We're all writers now. Yes, you are. Whether or not you know it or you don't know it, the world that we find ourselves in means we have to write more and more online. And whether you're talking to other people about your own business or the business you work for, why not consider effective brand copywriting? Copywriting for the brand of your organization or your business. Welcome to Weekly Marketing Thoughts with CTG Intelligence, your weekly look at marketing, PR, business development, and all-round goodness for your organization and your career. Please hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe so you can see more content just like this. We have, generally speaking, four main qualities of effective brand copywriting. Now, I know what you were thinking. You could go on a course to improve your marketing copywriting skills, and that's all well and good, but I'm talking about the macro picture, that big reason why you exist and the big benefit to your customer, which in these interesting times is really where it's all about. Not transactional sales, although we all need to stay afloat. It's much more about effectively knowing your target audience, getting clarity of your message, understanding the psyche of your target audience, slightly different from knowing who your target audience is, and always generating urgency in your calls to action. If you wrote a beautiful message that really highlighted the benefits of your service in relation to the needs that are really specific of your target market, but you left it there, you probably just wasted that message, unless you're doing some sort of reverse psychology, which none of us are very good at. Instead, have a call to action that leads to some next steps. Don't just say, click here. Say, click here in order to, and link it to something urgent. Again, this isn't a copywriting course. This is just an idea to get you thinking of your own brand copy. Amazon, loves to write it in all bits. Sign in using our secure server. What an ingenious phrase! Every time you sign in, you are reassured of it being secure. Let's think about AS Solution. Of course, we are supported in many ways by AS Solution, and this isn't a plug, but I think they've got a great strapline, a world-leading EP company, and they used to have another one which sort of went keeping executives happy, safe, and productive, or thereabouts. It encapsulates everything, and it really gets to the nub of the psychology behind executives' concerns. On the cyber side, Red Canary, you Google them and their first entry is improve security with threat detection. Well, it does what it says on the box. Does it have clarity? Yes. Does it get behind people's psyche? I suppose improving security, it's quite high level. And then on their site, your security ally. That's a brand. That's a focus for them, and they've really considered you in that picture. Securitas, another one on the corporate security side, the leading global security services provider. Of course, leading or biggest or best is not always the greatest thing to use without a qualification, but if you look on their website, total security, nothing more, nothing less. So it gives you a sense of who they are and what they're about. They're not about a small specific thing, they're about all security. Is that for you? I don't know. Is that for me? No. What we're trying to achieve is business intelligence and business connections, not everything to all people. Threat quotient, again on the cyber side, you Google them and suddenly they come up as threat intelligence platform. I guess, fantastic. It says what it does on the tin. And then they have a blurb on their website. Focus on the threat, prioritize, automate, and collaborate with a platform for threat-centric operations. There's a lot there, and obviously you need to be sure what your call to action is on any given process. So these are 4 examples, but let me relate it to you. if I was to send you an email to ask you to register for email updates, but I also included in that email a wish for you to join my YouTube channel subscriber list, but I also included in there a wish for you to perhaps sign on to next month's event in New York, I've really diluted the message. I haven't really given you the clarity that you need. I haven't really gone beyond your psyche, because you could be anyone with that message. And did I give you any urgency? Perhaps it's better to make sure that an individual message is stuck within the individual framework of what I'm asking you. I really should demonstrate that I know you a bit better and create urgency. But with brand, of course, we can't adjust it to every single person. That ends up being sales. So what we should do, develop your brand, think long term. We're all writers now. Your brand could be really flowery. Your brand could be not so flowery at all. Know your target audience, gain clarity of your message, get into the psyche of your customer so you can actually address their needs, and then address urgency at all levels to your call to action. These 4 examples I've read out, they're neither great nor terrible. It's not for me to judge. I just want to get the creative juices going as to what you could write. If you're an individual, there's plenty of great security influencers out there. I think we've mentioned Byron Rogers before. He's fantastic. Look at how he positions himself. Look what content he puts out and how it's on brand. You know, obviously some videos would not be on brand and some messages would not be on brand. He's a very effective communicator. Look at whoever else is inside your industry and know your target audience, give it some clarity, understand their psyche, and create urgency at all times around your call to actions. Thank you for watching this week. I hope to see you next week. Please click that thumbs up button below and subscribe to see more content just like this.